Everyone, happy July 13th, 2024. It's been 3 months and 9 days since baby Jack passed away. I've been trying to record this video for the past 3 months. Because I miss him so much. And I don't really want to bring my friends down, a few that I have, by talking about him. I don't want to upset them. I don't want to worry my family. This is where we used to go swimming. I come here almost every week to throw a stick in the water for him. It's just as beautiful as almost as beautiful as it ever was. It's missing my baby boy to complete it. Here you go, Jack. That's a root. Ready? And we just do that. I miss you, buddy. I wish I could take you swimming. It's the paths become overgrown without Jack and I constantly walking over it. I've not been communing with nature nearly so much since he passed away, even though we've had such glorious weather. He passed away of anemic shock. And I tried so hard to get him into a vet. And no one would see him. It took 4 days. It was at the very end. That he passed away. And all I wanted was to be able to be near him in the veterinarian's office so he could see me. And so I could pet him and comfort him. They didn't even manage to euthanize him because he passed away first. All I heard was a yelp, and I went in, the light was fading from his eyes. And I sang to him. And I carried him in my lap in the car. I wanted to be there at the end for him. They robbed me of that. And I know he was sick. I don't know how sick. I don't know if I could have afforded whatever they needed, or if it would have just been a simple fix if they hadn't waited so long. Instead, I was calling and telling them that his gums are white and his feet are cold and he doesn't have any energy. And he's spitting up his food and throwing up, and then he stopped eating. And he was still drinking, but he was always thirsty. And then the day before he died, he went for one last swim. He got a surge of energy. And I'm grateful that we had that last moment. But I've got so much frustration in my heart towards veterinarians and how awful they made this. And I feel at once like my soul is complete because there's a little rabbit that Jack would be chasing. There's so many of them. Look at the little fella. Hi, little one. He's quick. I just wish I could have saved him. And I wish I could have been there at the end. I wish they would have let me. Instead of separating us while I was filling out these stupid forms to let them euthanize him. There's another baby rabbit. See? I just really wish my heart hurts, but my soul feels like it's whole again. I'm just heartbroken. I've never cried this much over a person dying, be it my nanny or papa or mother, and I loved my nanny and papa very, very much. But it doesn't even come close to Jack. Doesn't even compare to the breakup. I call for him. I'm getting better at remembering that he's gone and not coming home. I pray for him every night. I know he's in heaven. I hope I can make it there one day so that we can be together again. One of the most frustrating parts about this mourning process is that the psychiatrist won't leave me alone about getting a therapy dog. And I said, I know it wouldn't be a replacement. No one could replace Jack, I know that. But I'm not ready. And just to get her off my back because she's so pushy about it, the occupational therapist has had to ask her to back off on my behalf because she's not listening to me. And to get her off my back, I've been getting character references just to get the application process out of the way. It might take up to a year, but that's so little time. On May 24th, I managed to get a ride out to where I buried him on Dog Lake, where he learned how to swim. And I wrote him a letter that I burned, and I spoke to him, and I buried him with the one ring that I had, and I just bought a new one so that we both have one. But I think this is about as good as this video is ever going to get. I miss you, Jack. I love you, Jack. And if any of you have pets, share your love with them. Tell them every day that you love them. Don't hold, silly or destructive behavior against them, because things can be replaced and they cannot. And, just show them a little extra love. Give them an extra hug from me. An extra pat or scratch on the chin. Rub on the belly. An extra throw of the ball. What have you. And I love all of you. And I'll keep trying to do better. Because even though he's gone, I'm not going to give up. I went 6 days, which is a record. since I've been trying. 6 days, and then I lapsed. And it feels like I'm seeing so many more dogs everywhere since he passed away. And it's so hard to walk and get around without him to guide us. And I get lost or dissociate. I got attacked on the bus, and I know it wouldn't have happened if Jack was there. And I've been struggling with that too. I stood up for myself when it happened and then dissociated, and all I wanted was to hold my dog. I wouldn't have even had to ask, he should have known. Like he always did. Maybe you think me weak for crying. I don't regret it, even for a moment. I'd go through this pain 1,000-fold worse, 1,000 times more, just to have experienced his companionship for 15 years. I'd do it over and over again. A loving heart is the heaviest, the most burdensome. And I just miss my dog. I just miss him so much. Anyway, I love you, Jack. I'm gonna finish this walk. I still try and get out even though you're not here. I've been not doing well with it. Not at all. But I've at least managed to get out enough to get a tan. And I've been trying to bicycle. And I've been visiting your aunt and uncle. Even though you're not here to bring me there. And I haven't really spoken to them about how I'm feeling and struggling, because I don't want them to worry. They're already worried that I'm not getting out enough, and they're trying to get me to come out on Thursdays with them for frisbee golf. And sometimes I do. Went to a tournament with your uncle, but I wish you were there. I really, really, really wish you were here. This summer has been so beautiful and so warm and so good for swimming. And I don't have you to inspire me to do any of that. I don't have you to bring. The water's so clear too. Anyway, I'm almost back home. And as I've said so many times already, I love you, buddy. And I hope when it's my time, you're the first person I see. Bye-bye.